Welcome back to Tales of Grace SF. As soon as you land in Warrior's Roost, you get a scene.
Looks like our agent hasn't arrived yet.
Say, you've got one of them new models too, huh? How do you like it?
The output on these babies is incredible. They suck Eleth from Acreus like nothing I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, they can do that now? Here, wait, let me see. So the Creus goes here, and the transformer circuit is that little katangy bit there.
Hey, stop bothering us.
That's weird. I wonder who designed that. I better take another look.
What are you doing? Stop that! Do you want to get us all killed?
Don't worry, little bro. I'll keep my distance.
Those guns were unfamiliar to me as well. Is the military up to something?
What is it, Captain?
Oh, nothing.
I don't like it here. Everything seems so aggressive.
Skilled fighters come from across the world to compete at Warrior's Roost. Power is the only law in this place, and battle the only justice.
Conflict should be a means to an end. Why would anyone fight just for the sake of fighting? Why does this place even exist?
Skilled fighters need a place to test their mettle and aspire to new heights. Perhaps this is a world that only they can understand.
Hey, are you folks waiting for a certain Fendullian soldier? I have a letter from her.
This is bad. Our spy's commanding officer has grown suspicious of her actions. She will be unable to meet with us.
So how do we get to Fendel?
It would seem we'll have to find another way.
Sophie, Pascal, are you okay?
What do you think you're doing?
That wench tried to steal our weapons!
I just wanted to look at him. Come on! You can't have her.
What's this? Troublemakers. And who would you be? Perhaps the friends of that little spy? Oh yes. We know all about your plan to infiltrate our ranks.
I will thank you to avoid such filthy accusations, sir. We have come to challenge the champions of Riot Peak. Nothing more.
Is that so? Then you won't mind if we're your first opponents. And while we're at it, perhaps a small wager will make things more interesting. If we win, and we will win, you're going to tell us everything we want to know.
That seems to be a fair challenge. We accept. We're here to fight, after all. And to win.
Bold talk for a little mama's boy. See you on Riot Peak.
Wow! You were all like, kapow! Was that a wise thing to say, Hubert?
It seems our agent friend has been taken captive. If we want to reach Fendel, we'll have to rescue her first. As such, we'll need to defeat those men and set her free.
Riot Peak, huh?
Several things we can do before we really get started here. If you go towards the save point, there is a skip.
Pascal, are you into guns and weapons and stuff?
How come?
You seem pretty obsessed with those soldiers' weapons.
I don't give a hoot about the weapons, but the mechanism that extracts Eleth from the Creus looks like an idea I had a long time ago. They're clearly made by someone super talented.
Huh. Pascal, you really are some kind of genius.
Hey, what was that? Did little bro need something?
And the spy escapes to snoop another day.
At the inn on your requests, your last request requires you to steal an item from an enemy on the 10th floor. that is kind of randomized, and especially going to be pretty difficult because to get to the 10th floor is basically means doing battles, and these battles you have to do solo. Be sure to feed the cat, give it any kind of fish you want. There is some seeds that you can plant in the flower garden here. Don't tell me that I did not see the chest. I'm pretty sure I got the chest. I'm looking at my guide. I did not see the chest. Okay, so discovery here.
Wow, the names of all the former Riot Peak champions have been carved here. There's a couple of women, too.
Does that sort of thing interest you?
Back at the academy, we used to talk all night about one day challenging the Guardians of Riot Peak.
Well, I'm glad you boys had something to get excited about. Now please don't tell me you miss those days.
No, not really. But it wasn't just boys, you know. Maybe one of every 3 students was a girl. Probably not what you expected, huh?
Wait, hold on. Seriously? And you talked all night?
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, of course not.
I will have to remind myself to get that chest before we leave. We're still here at the end of the video. Anyway, there's a locked chest there. Password in the original version is Riot Peak, but it is the number 3 in the remaster. Book of Metabolism. This is not the book that we're after from Riot Peak for our mixer. No, we're going to get that by doing this story. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly get some stuff done with the turtles and then talk to the person behind the desk. I'm turning difficulty down just in case this is hard. I don't want to have to do this again, so we're going to at least go hard this time. Talk to him and you will do 5 battles. Now the way Riot Peak works is you fight a series of battles. When you win your 5th battle, that's a waypoint for you. If you lose, you go back, you leave. You don't actually get game over. And you can start back if you got at least the 5th floor. You can start on the 6th floor. But since this is story, this does not count towards that because we're able to do this as a group. Anyone who's ever played other Tales games knows that this is basically the Colosseum.
What? Are they dangerous?
Somebody save me.
But we get some victory quotes that I was hoping to show off doing this. Also, when we end this with the storyline, beating the Stroughton soldiers, we will get Hubert's 50 titles trophy. Then I'm going to make an attempt on climbing up to at least the 10th floor with Malik, and I do get his 50 title trophy. So everyone's got 50 titles now at the end of this video.
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
I'm just going to let you know right now, I did not steal the item in question, so don't have that done. But we did get up to about floor 15 or 20 at the end of the video. But other than that, there's really not much to talk about here. So, again, after we do the storyline, we do get the book of, I think it was Potential, it's called. But basically what this book does is, if you cook, it increases the growth of your mixer a lot more. So we're already at like 2,200, so this will help the mixer grow even faster. We need 2 more books. Oh, I did finally get chicken curry the other day. So we do have our 3 food items. So for those wanting to know what the food items and the books do that we are after, or that we have, let me just pull that up here. Here we go. So we have the crab fried rice. Triggers when the battle lasts longer than 10 seconds, and it gives HP recovery and increased critical rates. Then we have the miso stew that we've been using. Triggers when the Eleth mixer is greater than 50% full with its Eleth, and it gives HP recovery and quicken tempering. And then when the mixer is less than 50%, we will make chicken curry at the end of the battle, which gives HP recovery and increased SP.
So, we meet again.
You've got guts, mama's boy. I'll give you that. Oh, and we brought your little spy friend so she can watch us thrash you. Try not to die too quickly now. That would be such a bore.
Are you finished? If this was a battle of grandstanding, I'd have surrendered my dual blades long ago.
Time to die!
Now, before this battle, you can choose to switch out your party if you want. I'm sticking with what we got. We can even lower the difficulty or raise it if we want, but I'm going to stick with what we got. Not too difficult. This would probably be very hard on Chaos, but it's not too hard. This is the battle where we get Hubert's 50 title trophy. And our reward for beating this battle is a Book of Potential, which makes the mixer develop faster when cooking in battle. So anytime the crab fried rice is made, the mixer increases in size. We also have, of course, the Book of Sation, which cooks 2 dishes per battle. So it does the one that cooks after 10 seconds and then one at the end of the battle. There are 2 more books that we need, and we have just not gotten to those books yet. And one of the books is going to be gotten when we get a trophy near in-game.
Impossible! How did you beat me?
We should be on our way. Although, come to think of it, we never did decide on our half of the wager. Well then, as the victor, I demand you release the prisoner. Miss, you're free to go. Perhaps you would care to accompany us.
You can't have her!
Stand down. It is forbidden to draw your weapon after a match has been settled. If you do...
It's too late now.
You!
I've never seen anyone move so fast. Who is that?
That is the Guardian of Riot Peak. All who come here dream of one day facing him in single combat.
Our opponent broke the rules and thus was punished.
As long as we obey the laws of this place, we have nothing to fear.
Many thanks. I'm sorry you went to so much trouble on my behalf.
No apologies are required. However, we must now get to Fendel as quickly as possible.
Of course. When you're ready, come see me by the Fendel boarding point.
Right there is Hubert's 50th title. And then after I fix up my mixer and do a few other things, there is a new skit at the save point. So you might want to get that, but I'm going to put that new book in. And when we get more room, then I'll put some items in. I have enough room right now for everything that we need. Anything that we get from now on is extra. So we got the Book of Potential, we've got the Book of Sation, we need the Book of Growth, and the Book of Frugality.
What is it, Asbel?
I was wondering if maybe we could get that guy in black to help with our mission.
Doubtful.
You seem sure.
Some time ago, Strata made covert inquiries into that very idea. But the Guardians are judges who have proven themselves the strongest warriors of Riot Peak. Apparently, they will leave this place only if they are defeated in battle.
Wait, did you say they?
Yes, we heard there are 3 guardians.
Wow, really?
It's a conundrum. To earn their help, you must defeat them in combat. But if you had such power, you wouldn't need their help in the first place.
Huh. Then that settles it. I'm gonna defeat the Guardians myself one day.
Defeat the judges? I can't imagine how long you would need to train. But in the meantime, I'd be happy to assist with your daily regimen.
Alright, so at this point now, especially with my guide saying it is going to be very difficult to get the daily medicine if we leave Warrior's Roost, so I attempt to try it today, right now. I did not get it. So, fill up my Elif mixer. We're going to go in and try and at least get to the 10th floor. So we have to start from the beginning because now this is us actually attempting this. If we can get to the top, there are trophies associated with this. They talked about in the skit about the 3 guardians here. So basically, that's an in-game thing. Possibly one of the last things we're going to do. Alright, so, Malik. What you can do with Malik, you can, as you see, he takes a while to cast a spell. One thing you can do is throw out his Blader Ring a few times, and then cast, and he will cast the spell faster. The more of the combo with his Blader Ring you do, the faster he will cast the spell. So I'm just trying to make some distance here. But basically with Malik, Pascal, Sharia, you want to keep your distance. You want to hit them with your long-range weapons, and then hit them with spells afterwards. You will see here after a few battles, I'm going to start mixing Blader Ring and spell together, especially as the enemies get faster towards me. But it is during the course of this that I do get Malik's 50th title. So everyone's got their 50th title after this. Now we're working on their next 50. But yeah, don't worry too much about getting to the top of Riot Peak. There are 30 floors to this, and then we have a in-game dungeon that we will have to do that usually is not available until playthrough 2, but in the remaster it is considering this playthrough 2. Let's see. And yeah. So, I'm not even really making a serious attempt to get to the top of this place just yet. I just wanted to try and get that request done. Yeah, now you're starting to see the strategy with Malik. So I need to back up so that I can get my CC gauge up. And then just throw the Blader Ring, do the combo with the Blader Ring, bring up the spell, boom. If you're wanting to target a different enemy while you're casting, change your target. And each one of these, so basically it's not going to be like, oh, you won the battle, let's go on to the next one. No, when you get that screen of you've won the battle, are you ready? You can go on to the next one. That means you have completed 5 floors. So the battles just keep coming until you have won the 5th floor battle. And I got lucky with an Elif burst there, so let's give him a Calamity Rondo. And that was my 5th floor. And I believe this is where I got my 50th trophy title, or 50th title trophy. Yes, we got it here because he got the attribute in structure. So now everyone's at 50. I'm going to show you this battle. I absolutely got bullshitted here. As you're going to see, what happens is I get turned to stone, and since I'm alone, there is no way for me to get unstoned. So, bullshit. Bullshit. But I will go ahead and leave you guys here. After I make this attempt, since I didn't make it to the 10th floor, I do switch to Asbel, and I actually make it to about the 15th or 20th floor, and then I just get stun locked by a group of enemies that just timed their spell cast perfectly where I could not move, and I decide to end the video after that. So I'll leave you here to enjoy the battles. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required in any way, but it is appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video.
We will survive! Ha! Ha! Win! Heaven's wrath! Ha! Eat this! Heaven's wrath! Yes! Draw! Gilmore! Gilmore! Yes! Pierce! Pierce! Next! Gilmore! Eat this! Two! You won't pretend this! Okay! Pierce! Done! Gilmore! Next! Eat this! Win! Ha! Ha! Win! Ha! Ha! Not yet! Roar! Pretend it! You won't live to regret this! Throw! Pierce! Not yet! You're mine! Eat this! Eat this! Win! You're mine! Draw! Pierce! Done! Gilmore! Done! Not yet! Eat this! Two! Pretend it! Win! Heaven's wrath! Okay, Pierce! Not yet! Ha! Ha! Yes! Enter the abyss! I'll keep on getting stronger! We will survive! Ha! Go! Win! Heaven's wrath! Next stone! You won't live to regret this! Ha! Go! Next kill! Ha! Eat this! Kill! Let's end this! Draw! Eat this! Okay, enter the abyss! Enter the abyss! Win! Heaven's wrath! Win! Win! Heaven's wrath! Take this! Take this! Eat this! Kill! Take this! Take this! Eat this! Kill! Let's end this! Draw! Enter the abyss! Right here! Get 'em all! You won't live to repair! No! Get 'em all! Pierce! Done! You won't live to regret this! Pierce! Done! Ha! Eat this! Kill! Okay! Enter the abyss! Get 'em all! Enter the abyss! Eat this! Kill! Let's end this! Draw! Enter the abyss! Eat this! Kill! Let's end this! Okay! Eat this! Kill! Let's end this! Okay! Kill! Let's end this! Okay! Enter the abyss! Win! Heaven's wrath! Okay! Win! I'll beat you down! Eat this! Kill! Heaven's wrath! Draw! Enter the abyss! Win! Heaven's wrath! Okay! Impossible! Just another in my tally! We will survive! Ha! Yeah! Roar! Ha! Okay, enter the abyss! Enter the abyss! Strike! There! You're mine! Not looking good! I failed everyone.